La 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 la. Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah. Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah. Melanated! La 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 la. Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah. Melanated! Whew. It's been a long time since I've done that. 90 Day Fiancé, Season 8, Episode 0. This is the pre-show. You know him as Joe the Policeman from the What's Going Down episode of That's My Mama. Where have you been? Where have I been? Girl, did you know they had a whole pandemic? Welcome to this season's, Season 8 got some new couples, got some old couples, and this fool Tariq, Squim and Natalie. Yaba? What's his name? I don't know that man's name. Hey, how have you been doing? How has this pandemic been treating you? Let's put some eyelashes on. She's a bald, eyelashed individual, and no one said anything. Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah. Melanated! Welcome to my 90 Day Fiancé Season 8 Meet the Couples video. Now I know I don't normally do these types of videos, but I mean, where have I been? I need to do something to jumpstart my battery to get me going because I have taken a pledge to myself that I will complete this season of 90 Day Fiancé. I'm gonna get back into the swing of things. I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life besides COVID, and I need, honestly, the money. I love doing this. I love talking to you guys. I truly, truly do miss you guys. But last month, that YouTube check, now I know I haven't been putting out videos, but I've been on a leave of absence. I know I didn't tell anyone. I just went. But it's been really difficult during this season, this year, honestly. This year has been hard for me. I haven't had the energy and the funny to give to you. I have wanted to come home from work and just lay in the bed. And I haven't felt like editing videos. As you guys know, it takes me 6 to 8 hours to produce one of these videos. And so I just needed to give myself space and time, and I needed to like self-care with myself for the last 5 months. Okay, not 8 months, 5 months. And I actually have a video on this camera that I didn't edit at all, so I'm gonna look into that. Welcome back, those of you guys who are a long-standing follower of mine, and welcome to anybody that's new to my channel. My name is Wahima, but just call me Wah. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment down below, and let me know if you're excited about this new season of 90 Day Fiancé. Okay, let's start off with a couple that is near and dear to my heart that I love because Tariq is always so gracious when I make fun of him on the internet. And he's the homie, so I support him. So let's talk about Tariq and Hazel. So we've got Tariq, who's either from Florida or Ohio, not sure. And we've got Hazel, who is from the Philippines. Now, we met Hazel a couple of seasons ago on Before the 90 Days. Tariq went to her small little town in the Philippines. And I mean, it was hard for him because her family was like very Pentecostal, like religious, and he's not. But I think overall the visit was good. We did have some issues with his stupid brother Dean, who is thankfully no longer a part of the franchise. Even though he's a super nice person, I don't need him a part of this franchise thing. We have his brother Dean, who was a naysayer to Tariq and Hazel, yet he's with a whole Filipino woman himself right now. Tariq is back with a strong, luxurious beard and a powder baby blue suit, which that together wasn't my favorite, but that beard was majestic, boy. Okay. So we have Tariq, who is 46 years old, and we have Hazel, who is 28 years old. Hazel has an 8-year-old son, Harry. She has finally got the K-1 visa to be able to come to the U.S., and she doesn't have to go home. So I think that alludes to the fact that she's probably been to the U.S. maybe 1 or 2 times in the meanwhile in the last couple of years. I don't know. But now she can stay. And he's crying at the airport. Girl, he loved him some Hazels. He loved him some soup slurping, noodle eating Hazels. You know what I'm saying? And then we find out that Hazel is bisexual and that she might be interested in a polyamorous relationship. Because they talk about it and because Hazel and Tariq are so open about this, I can only assume that it is polyamorous because she said she can't wait to move to the US to have girlfriends, which if you're marrying a man, and you have girlfriends, then you're polyamorous. Yes? No? Yes, I believe so. I believe that's what's happening. So I'm excited to see their journey because I do like Hazel. I do like Tariq, and I want to see their interaction, especially Hazel with his daughter. So another couple that is back from the grave, girl, is Natalie and boy from Squim. Okay, I do not care about them at all. Not even a little bit. And I'm kind of annoyed that they're back on this season. I guess the cliffhanger last time, which I didn't even watch apparently because I don't remember this, but I guess their cliffhanger for season 7 or before the 90 days, the last one, I don't know, girl. But it was some kind of cliffhanger where she actually got her tourist visa. And so she then had 20 days to get to the US, which is less than the 90 days. So I'm assuming that they didn't get the K1 visa, that she's there on a tourist visa, and so she was supposed to hurry up and marry Mike, but there's a lot of crying. You know Natalie, girl, like just crying and like having expectations for this man that he can't live up to, and now we got his mom involved. I didn't see Uncle Bo, but I'm real excited for him to come back. But we've got a character of his mother gonna be there, and she's just like, why haven't you unpacked your suitcase? And Natalie's like, because I don't know if I'm gonna be with Mike, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, that's kind of like subliminal. You go to visit somebody for 20 days and you don't unpack your suitcase, like at that point you're just being petty, right? Like you're just being petty because like 20 days anywhere you should unpack. There's no reason to live out of your suitcase unless there is no chest of drawers to be had, which I would not be surprised if that farm did not have a chest of drawers, not nary anywhere on that plot of land. Another couple that we're familiar with is Rebecca and Zied. We have Rebecca, who's 49 years old, and we have Zied, who's from Tunisia, and he is 28 or 27 years old. So he's cut his hair. Thank God. He looks better. You know what I'm saying? I can see his beautiful blue eyes. I love it. And he has come to the US. He's gotten the K1 visa. She was given another visa to bring another man over to marry. Is there not like some kind of like record? Can she not be put on some no-fly list or something? Because this is the second time she's done this, where she's married a younger Middle Eastern man, and then she brought him to the US, and seemingly, I mean, the first one obviously didn't work, so now she has this one. So I wonder if she's completely divorced from that man. She must be, in order to have brought Zied over on that K1. I don't know. You know, I'm not going to Google it. Zied is trying new things in America, but he's still really conservative, right? He's getting a tattoo, but then he's pressuring her to get married as soon as possible. Like, he needs to get married before Ramadan. Why? That's not when the 90 days are up, but that's what he wants. And so she's starting to feel like he might be here just to use her. And I'm just like, Zied, calm down. If you're here to use her, like, play the slow, long game. Like, don't act up right now. But if he weren't acting up, it wouldn't be good TV. So kind of excited for that. Looks like we're going to see more of her daughter and her son-in-law or her daughter's boyfriend and how they feel about Rebecca bringing this man to the US, and like just kind of their friction, right? Because he's still pretty conservative, even though he's dating a woman who has tattoos. Let's move on to our new couples. All right, so first we've got Brandon and Julia. Brandon and Julia met because one of Brandon's friends saw Julia go-go dancing somewhere either in Russia or Iceland. I'm not quite sure. And that person thought it would be a good idea to connect those two. So they got on some video chat together. That whole storyline is not really clear as to what happened. But anyways, Brandon comes from a conservative family that lives on a farm. And so he's like breaking out by dating this go-go dancer, right? And they instantly hit it off, and they did really well together. They've met in Europe somewhere, and then they met in Iceland, and he proposed in Iceland, which sounds so beautiful. We know there's going to be some friction because he's one way when he's around his conservative parents. He's another way when he's around Julia. They put some kind of rules on them, and Julia is all about breaking those rules. And at some point, we got his mama crying because she's upset that Julia has put some kind of ultimatum on him where it is either Brandon chooses his family or Brandon chooses her. So I'm interested in seeing what that is, but I do like the way Julia is. I mean, that whole thing where she just gets naked in front of the cameras, I'm like, girl, okay. The next couple that we have are Andrew and Amira. So Amira is what, 20, I don't know, they're about the same age, 28? Yeah. Amira is 28 years old and Andrew is 32 years old. Andrew is from California and Amira is from France. And he's like pressuring her to move to the US and to hurry up and do this. And she's got a friend who's saying that that pressure isn't good and that doesn't sound real. And then on her way to the US, she gets stuck in limbo. She's like in a holding tank. And I think it's because of the coronavirus, like in the midst of the coronavirus. So that is their immediate drama, besides the fact that he's like kind of pushy. I don't know. I'm interested in hearing her voice because we haven't heard like a French accent before. And it sounds like when she said the word ultimatum, it was so interesting. She's like, he gave me an ultimatum or something, where it was like just the inflection on the word was different than what I was used to. And I was like, I think I can get used to this accent. The next couple that we have been introduced to are, who? Oh gosh, Ryan and Stephanie. Stephanie is a 52-year-old woman, American woman, who has spent so much time and energy into her business, which is something in the cosmetics. I can't remember, it's like laser or like a spa or something like that. And she was in Belize on vacation and this man comes running up to her, I guess, and they sparked up a conversation about work, girl, who knows? He's only 27 or 28 years old. And as you guys know, my father is from Belize. Oh, land of the free by the Carib Sea, our land we pledge to thy liberty. No pirates may linger, despots must flee. This something's tranquil of democracy. So I feel like I have a stake in this, and I feel for 100% Ryan is using Stephanie. This man is on the phone talking to her about the watches for his friends, for his family. Apparently Stephanie pays their rent, and I'm like, rent? I didn't know people paid rent. Like, they just bought the land, built the house, and it was yours. I don't know if Ryan is my exact ethnicity, which we will find out, but I don't think he is. You know, I think he's a scammer, so I'm just not gonna put that on my culture. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, what bills? You know, the American dollar is double, right? So like 1 US is 2 Belize, and I'm just like, why are you paying these fools rent? Like, I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it, but I'm excited for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to watch it unfold. And I hope they give us a lot of them, because if you guys notice, the pictures that they have of them are like Photoshopped. They're superimposed together. Like, these two people are not in the same space. So I don't know if Ryan never made it to the US, if they never took any like promo pictures together. This is really suspect. So I'm already kind of doing my like deep dive and seeing what's going on. All right, so the last couple that we are going to talk about is Jovi or Javi or Hovi. Jovi and Yara. Jovi is 28, Yara is 25 years old. She's from Russia. And they met when Jovi was doing like a world about, like, you know, a privileged person thing where you could just go traveling about Europe. And he opened up an app, you know, wanting to meet new people, and then they met and they had a whirlwind love affair that was beautiful and had great sex. This is usually what that means, right? Just great sex. But she got pregnant. So then they filed for the K-1 visa, and during that process, she miscarried. But because of that, they still felt like they were strong together, and they decided to continue with this process. And Jovi has a lot of problems, bro. He goes to pick her up from the airport at 8:15 in the morning. He's already been drinking. Like, you know, and she's not the best, calling him an alcoholic, like, out to his face. So I feel like they're gonna provide a lot of friction. And I think that we're gonna be more on her side because she's the younger party, but she might be kind of like aggressive in like a Eastern European way that I think will make people mad at her. But at the end of the day, Javi or Hovi is a grown man, and for him to bring somebody to the US when he's not right in his spirit, I mean, it's something that happens, but like, I'm just here for the drama, honestly. So I love it when they're a young couple. I love it when they're a couple that is about the same age, because then it feels a little bit more real. The storyline feels plausible. All right, you guys, let me know what couple you are most excited about for this season. I'm most excited about Tariq and Hazel. I love them. Let me know down below. And you guys, I'm back. So let's gather. Let's, you know, share this video. Tell your homegirls and your homeboys about me, how interesting and fun I am. And I'm going to be putting content on another channel. I I've got to kind of build up some videos with that topic that I want to talk about, that this channel isn't the right topic for that. So if you're at all interested in other things that are happening in my life and you would like to know about that, I have another channel. It's called Wahamelino. It's just my name. And I'm going to start adding content on there. Right now it's just like super old content from like, you know, who knows what. But yeah, so that's me and that's what's happening right now. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that this time that we are living in hasn't completely beaten you down. I just really needed to focus on the job that gave me the health insurance. Like, that's honestly, like, I was going through a depression and I just wanted to focus on the job that was like, didn't get swept up from underneath me, because I felt so many people had lost their jobs and I'd known that, and I just like focused in on my 9 to 5, and I was kind of losing this side of me. And so I'm really excited to get back at this. I'm not excited about how long it's going to take me to edit, because girl, do I even remember how? Is the question. The season premiere of 90 Day Fiancé Season 8 is going to be on this Sunday, December 6th, TLC, 8 p.m. Watch it and join me. Videos will be up the following, I mean, I can't say the video will be up on Monday night. You know, I can't say that, but you know, the video will be up Tuesday or Wednesday. All right, you guys, remember to be you, be true, and find your place. Bye.